Today, we will talk about the Golden Gate. Golden Gate Bridge's builders introduced many innovations, but perhaps the most impressive was the precise and efficient technique they used to construct the massive cables. The bridge's designers carefully calculated the graceful dip of the suspension cable between the two towers to carry the needed weight. The cables had to be flexible enough to bend up to 27 feet laterally in the gate's formidable winds, and strong enough to support the structure of the bridge. The planned cables would be so long and strong that they would need to be fabricated in place. The well-known engineering company of John Roebling and Ons oversaw the cable construction. Roebling had built many of the world's longest bridges, including the Brooklyn Bridge. 2 years earlier, the firm had devised the most efficient strength-to-rigidity ratio for cables. It had also developed a technique of spinning cables on site. The Roebling crew's work on the Golden Gate Bridge continued a tradition of innovation. Cable spinning began in October '93. To create the cables, Roebling developed a method called parallel wire construction. The innovative technique enabled a cable of any length and thickness to be formed by binding together thin wires that promised to give engineers the freedom to build a bridge of infinite length. Hundreds of wires, each roughly the diameter of a pencil, were bound together into strands. Hydraulic jacks then bundled and compressed 6 strands to make a cable. Each of the 2 main cables is just over 3 feet in diameter, 69 feet long, and contains 72 parallel wires. The Golden Gate uses the largest bridge cables ever made, long enough to encircle the world more than 3 times at the equator. Many improvements were adopted by the builders of the Golden Gate Bridge, but arguably the most astonishing was the exact and economical method they utilized to assemble huge cables. The beautiful drop of the suspension cables between the 2 towers was meticulously planned by the bridge